This video found you for a reason, not by accident, not by coincidence, but because deep down you've been asking a question that has been weighing on your heart. Why isn't my dua being answered? You've prayed for it, you've cried over it, you've stayed awake thinking about it. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a job, maybe it's healing, maybe it's relief from a hardship that feels like it's never going away. And if you're honest, there have been moments where you've wondered, Ya Allah, are you even listening to me? If you've ever felt that way, listen carefully, because the answer may change the way you look at your du'as forever. The first reason your du'a may not be answered the way you expect is because Allah is protecting you. Think about that. What if the thing you've been begging for is actually the thing that would hurt you the most? You see what you want. Allah sees what it leads to. You see the opportunity. Allah sees the consequences. You see the blessing. Allah sees the test hidden behind it. How many times in your life have you wanted something so badly, only to look back salah later and thank Allah that it never happened? At the time, it felt like rejection, but in reality, it was protection. And what if that's exactly what's happening right now? The second reason is timing. We live in a world that wants everything immediately, instant messages, instant deliveries, instant results. But Allah's plan doesn't operate on your clock. It operates on perfect timing. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. Before anything grows, it spends time unseen beneath the surface. And maybe that's where you are right now. You think nothing is happening, but Allah is preparing something behind the scenes, something you cannot see yet, something that requires more time, more growth, more preparation, because if Allah gave it to you today, you might not be ready for it. The third reason is one many people overlook. Sometimes Allah delays the answer because He wants you closer to Him. Think about how often you make dua when you're desperate, how often you turn to Allah when you're struggling, how often you cry to Him when nobody else understands. Now imagine if every hardship disappeared instantly. Would you still call upon Him the same way? Would you still seek Him the same way? Sometimes the blessing isn't the thing you're asking for. Sometimes the blessing is the relationship with Allah that develops while you're waiting. The late night du'as, the tears, the trust, the patience, the dependence on Him. These things are changing your heart in ways you don't realize. And then there's one final reason. The answer may already be coming to you in a different form. You ask Allah for one thing, but Allah gives you something better. You ask for a specific outcome. Allah removes a hidden hardship instead. You ask for relief. Allah stores a reward for you that is greater than anything this world can offer. Not every answer looks the way you expect it to, and not every blessing arrives in the package you imagined. That's why you should never assume that silence means abandonment, because Allah never abandons those who call upon Him, never. The fact that you're still making dua, the fact that you're still turning back to Him, the fact that you're still searching for answers, may itself be a sign that Allah wants good for you. So, if you're listening to this right now, don't give up. Don't stop making dua. Don't let shaitan convince you that your prayers are being ignored. Allah heard your first dua. He heard the one you made last night, and He hears the one you'll make tomorrow. Nothing is lost. Nothing is forgotten. Nothing is ignored. Trust His wisdom. Trust His timing. Trust His mercy. Because one day, whether in this life or the next, you will understand why Allah answered every single dua exactly the way He did. And when that day comes, you will realize that His plan was always better than your own.